Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, a special stream today. I've been waiting for months for this, and I'm going to continue waiting because the game's not out yet. But here we have the public demo for the Great War, the Western Front. As you can see, the game is still in development, and it's by, obviously, the Frontier Developments, developed by Petroglyph Games. Some really good names in game development here behind this, and I'm really excited. Last night, downloaded it, and no, it wasn't last night. 2 nights ago. But last night, I played the campaign a little bit, like the tutorial, and then I went through historic battles. They have one for you for the demo. It's the second battle of Passchendaele, and we're going to get straight into that. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. This is a strategy game, and it's a lot like if you guys played Warhammer, where you have like an overview of a big old map, and then you need to manage some macro mechanics of managing a war, and then the battles themselves you can either do like you can do an auto result. Okay, do I win? Do I not? But I mean the whole point of the game is trench warfare, right? You want to see these battles, and you get to see these battles, and you get to micromanage the positions, your tanks, your army men, your artillery, your balloons, and your aircraft. It's so much going on at once, and it's really fun because even though I don't like it when World War One titles give it like this arcadey feel, like Battlefield One, right? There's this arcadey feel to World War One stuff that I don't like. However, this one, um, it kind of feels arcadey a little bit, but if you know like how wars were fought back then, that's how they did it. Just control everything and send, go. There's all artillery, go. All airplanes, go. And so it's like this. So in the battles, it's nonstop. Just like everything, just freaking go, and everything has to be timed really well together so that we can accomplish your objectives. And what's it called? Yeah, you can accomplish your objectives because if you don't do it in time, that's it. You're done. Everything was very well timed there. Everything was very stalematey, and for a good reason. Also, guys, myself, I have been collecting World War One memorabilia relics for since I was like 14, and I have so much stuff to share with you and show off. But first off, let's get into this. All right. Now I'm gonna be taking off my you won't be able to see me all the time because my face will be covering the things. But first, we'll go into a historic battle. Is that much? Okay. Second battle, Passchendaele, October to November of 1917, and this was the Canadians. His not about, I don't know if a lot of folks in the United States realize just how battle hardened the Canadian armed forces are, not just in the First World War but also the Second World War. Because we kind of like take light that our neighbors to the north are they seem very nice and not showing off their military or whatnot. But when stuff goes down, oh my God, you definitely want Canadians on your side, and you're gonna see why here. Saw it on DC, great stuff. What's DC? Strico. All right, come in here. Oh, here we go. Continue. There.
Belgium, October 19.
Okay, going through that. All right. So, information bulletin. Our orders are to capture Passchendaele, control point Z, and hold it. The Germans will not make this easy. Artillery is ready to support the initial attack, but make sure you can stay on schedule. The reason why, back then they used this thing called rolling barrages, where the artillery, well, if you were in a trench and you had your whole regiment run across no man's land to the enemy trench, they would just shoot you, and then that's it. So what they figured out is that if they had a barrage of artillery hitting the enemy trench, it would keep them down. But if they had also a rolling barrage, that were the barrage of rain of artillery hitting it here, and behind that is is our our troops going with it like this, then the other side wouldn't. It would create a smoke screen, but also it would keep the enemy's heads down. Now the problem with this, of course, that back then they were using these things. These freaking this is from before World War One. This is from 1897, but they were using mechanical watches, so everybody had to be on time and ready to go. Because oftentimes your own artillery would hit you instead of the Germans because you weren't on time, or maybe the artillery guys were not taking their time so well, and they hit you too. But that happens in here. I was playing this last night. I was running into my own rolling barrage. It's really hard to keep up. Okay, hints. You have limited supply, command cap, and reserves, but completing objectives will grant more. Following behind the rolling barrages will make it easier to capture control point Z. The mission fails if you're unable to capture control point Z on time. The battle pauses when you are presented with information or choices. You can take your time and read the content. Okay, we can pause whenever we want. Okay, like right now, I'm gonna pause. Command needs us to retake the town from the entrenched Germans. Our artillery bombardment will begin at 6 a.m. So study your maps and get some sleep and be prepared to follow on schedule. It says Sunny Jim over there. All right, these are our dudes here. They're right here on the step, getting ready to attack. Okay, so there's a top-down thing. It doesn't rotate, unfortunately. I wish it would rotate. Okay, my face is covering the mini-map, so let me get rid of my face for a second. All right, Discord. Oh, on Discord. Okay, let me get rid of my face so you can see everything. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is Passchendaele. Here are the Canadians. You can tell by the Canadian flags. I want to say, just from a streamer's point of view, Frontier Foundry, this is awesome. Let me show you this cool thing. Audio, streaming audio, prevents all licensed music from playing in all game modes. What a cool thing. Because I saw some folks streaming this the other day, and they had the music on, and they had a copyright thing. And so, but there's this button here in game, so that way you don't have to worry about that. I've done double duty, and I've turned down music volume anyway, just in case. But I thought, what a cool thing to have. Anyways, sorry. That's just exciting for me for a streamer's point of view. Okay, so I'm gonna go through what we need to do and how we're going to go about it. I keep looking at the camera as though you're there. Hold on. Until we need the mini-map, I'm gonna bring my camera back up. Okay. So this is our side of the map. This is where we are over here. Over here is the Germans. Now right here is the we can't see them because this is World War One. We don't have like satellite imagery. We do have weather balloons, not weather balloons. Sorry, we do have observation balloons, but those aren't up yet. Those will come up once we begin the battle. This is the night before the battle. So we're all like eating our mince pie or bully beef and having our cigarettes. And we're sending the orders down the line. We need to control this part here. Control point Z. This area can be captured by infantry. The meter must be completed. The meter, as in like this little circle thing here, not like a meter as in distance, must be completely full to convert to your side, or it will slowly revert to the original owner. The point cannot be contested if both factions are in range. So we need to clear out this entire area from Germans. The battle clock will pause when the points are contested. Alright, so yeah, so it kind of goes into an automatic overtime thing where the battle clock over here, where it counts down to the end of the game, it'll pause it so that way, you don't waste time. So we have to capture this area. However, this is just the first part. We got stuff over here too, okay? There's stuff over here. There's German position over here. They got some field artillery here, infantry trenches right here and there. You can see where the sandbags are. Those are MG emplacements. Very nasty stuff. Same thing over here. We have MG emplacements I assume here, here, and there. Those things will wipe out your soldiers in no time. Like, don't get used to these. It's not like Warhammer where
We have
where
new orders.
you can name these guys and get like, oh yeah, name
Stand
these little
by for
units here and
orders.
get to know them. Each little platoon here. No, these guys will not survive this battle. It's just a war of attrition, and it's awful. It's awful. Like, as a person who regularly tries to play strategies games like this with minimum amount of losses, you can't do that. You literally cannot do that in this game. Um, and you think, oh, that's not realistic. Well, friend, I got something for you. I'll show you later. And it, I we'll come back. We have to capture this area here too. So, because the problem is, once we capture this area here, we become a salient. We're then flanked on both sides, which is double trouble. And then, after all that, the main mission is to capture this enormous trench works area over here and this command center. I don't know how we're going to do it. I have yet to do this myself. I've tried it 3 times last night. The furthest I got, I think, was to this tiny little trench here, and then that was it. Because you run out of men. You run out of. I found out last night you run out of artillery also, as in like shells. So you can't just range shells all day long. You do run out of supplies, so you need to be really careful with your supply thing. What I need to learn though is um, just how to manage my resources and my men. Because you think, anyways. Okay, going down here. All right, I'm gonna make my face go away so we can see what's going on. Okay, see the mini map there. This is our area here. We need to take this Z area there. Um, we need to be careful because X and Y over here. We'll use military terms. X-ray and Yankee over there, and this is Zulu here. Alpha, Bravo, and then Zulu. So once we were over here in this area here, we gotta be careful because we're gonna be pinned down from both flanks. We probably, now as you can see right here, we need to take this place first, but we need to time it with this artillery barrage. And a little green thing will happen here, and we'll have a little bit of time to figure this out. But here we go. All right, let's begin the battle. Obviously, the greater length of a war, the higher is likely to be the number of casualties on either side. Well, thank you, Douglas Haig. Oh my God, thank God you were in charge. What a thing to say. Obviously. Okay, let's push continue. Okay, everything's all. I'm not. Something's happening. I'm not doing this. Raising balloons to coordinate targets for incoming siege barrage. Alright, so our balloon observations are going up. Where are they? Wo ist der Balloon? There it is. Draken. Alright, so there's our observation balloons. Hold on, here's our observation balloon here. So we're going to be able to see over here. Okay, the Germans have their own observation balloons. They call them Drakens. They're little dragons. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but here we are. Okay, sure enough, there's MG emplacement here. That looks like, what is that? Is that a mortar? Yeah, that's a mortar. Those are nasty. Those are really nasty. Those mortars. And then field artillery here. I don't think back in the day they put the balloon out here in the middle of nowhere, middle of no land sign. It was usually back behind here. I'm not sure why they have it here in the game. Maybe because it's also technically it is behind enemy lines. Also, it was surrounded by MGs because airplanes would come over and try to shoot them down, which is why taking down an enemy balloon counted as an aerial kill. You would the weight of taking out a balloon was as hard, if not harder, than taking out an actual enemy aircraft because the amount of anti-air machine guns below, it was just crazy. And then they would pull it down anyway. They had a little winch here. They would pull it down. And if you're a balloon operator dude, and the little basket there, you actually had a parachute. some of the world's first parachutes, combat parachute, was from these things. They would jump out, and they had to jump out because these things were filled with hydrogen, and so they would explode. You would have to use incendiary ammo because if you use regular ammo, it would just punch holes through it. So it would eventually lose gas, but it would slowly come down, and so you would have to use some heated ammo to take this out, so that way you'd burn it and it would come down in flames. And here we go. Here's the Allied ones over here. We call them blimps. Would not be best to take X first? X. Let me see here. Well, maybe barefoot. But unfortunately, I have orders from freaking Hague to take Zulu first, so I can't not take. I have 6 minutes to take it out, so I have to take Zulu first. Put myself in this horrible salient, and then you know what? We'll go for X-ray over here. We'll go for X here. However, in World War One, your front line, you assumed you were always going to lose your front line, which is right here for the Germans. And the key thing was the counterattack. After the British or the Allies would take a front line, they'd have to steel themselves, get ready, because then they'd come in, they'd bring in machine guns from the back and put them up here, because then the Germans were going to counterattack. And more often than not, the Germans would win counterattacks. So the British would always get to this point, take this area here, maybe even these areas there. But then the Germans would just come, and they designed a lot of their fortifications to be untenable from behind. So like it'd be very fortified facing this way, but facing that way, it was made so that way you could like retake it. And so once we take Zulu, we're gonna have to worry about a counterattack from up there, and they're pretty massive. So I haven't had any trouble before, but you never know. We are live streaming, so I might forget some things. Okay. And here we go. Rolling barrage are imminent. Prepare to follow. Okay, so that I assume we're supposed to
Ready
go here.
yourselves. We need to hold this position.
Let's go, guys.
The brass wants this piece of ground.
So we're going column formation. Oh God, there it is. Okay. We need to move up with this. I am late.
Attention!
I should not have been talking. I need to move. It's already too late. Okay, let's go. Let's get these guys. Send everybody.
We have new orders.
Literally everybody. Put them in column formation. Switch. Let's see. The column formation. Column formation grants increased movement but higher vulnerability to incoming damage. But they need
We're
to go.
moving. We hold here.
We're so late. This is bad. Okay. So right now, as you can see, this rolling barrage is coming down. Expertly timed.
We have new orders.
Send these guys to this trench. We send these
Stand
guys
by for orders.
to
Take
this
firing
trench.
positions. Ready
These
yourselves.
guys, I'm gonna have them go to that.
Ready
trench
on the
too.
fire step.
I'm gonna send my mortars here, the heavy field artillery.
Be
We're
ready,
gonna use
boys.
these to take out
Ready,
these
full barrage.
machine gun emplacements. Because if we don't,
We
we're
have
dead.
our targets. Ready for
Right
fire
there.
orders. Prep for barrage.
right hopefully this
Fire.
takes both of them out. Hopefully that takes them out. Oh, there's one right there too. Okay, I have
Load
my
them
field
up.
artillery.
Load for suppressing barrage. Fire on that
Try
position.
on
Set
that.
positions. Suppression barrage ordered. Start the barrage.
There we go. Okay, is that everybody? Does everybody have their orders?
Attention!
Where are you going?
We have new orders.
You have new orders? What are you talking about new orders? I told you to go this way.
We have new orders.
Oh God, you don't have new orders. I told you
Get
what to do.
moving.
Go this way. Then
Stand
you?
by for orders.
Okay. Okay, here comes the artillery. Here comes the boom. Okay. Here comes the machine gun fire. How can they see us already? Okay. These little things here, that means that they're suppressed. They can't really fire at us. We're going across no man's land. We're almost there. Nearly there. How's our rear? Hold on. Okay, World War One, you couldn't just pause.
Ready yourselves.
But here we are. This the advantage
Attention!
of
We have new orders.
modern technology. The pause button. Let's freaking get
We
there,
hold this
please.
ground.
Please.
Get in
go there.
position.
Okay, hold on. These guys are driving me nuts. Unit response volume. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, is everybody out of the thing? Okay, we didn't leave anybody behind. And they would send everyone. Literally everyone on the line. Go for it. Oh, this guy's back here.
New orders
What's he
incoming.
doing there? He's a freaking raider. He's supposed to... Of all the people, he needs to be up there. Okay, he's going in with a second wave. I'm not going to waste them.
Take the trench.
Okay, he's going there. Is anybody over here? No, these are all machine guns. Okay, we also have air support. I should have done this earlier. Right here. We need to take out this balloon here. Oops, no. We need a balloon bust here.
Ready for balloon busting mission.
Now, the reason why these are two different things. Air superiority to make sure that the enemy fighters don't shoot down our balloons, because if we can't see where they are, we don't know where to shoot our artillery. And then you have balloon busting missions. Like I said before, you had two different ammo types. Now, you can still shoot down airplanes with incendiary ammo. But the thing is, once you told your airplanes go up in the air and do what they're going to do, they would only do that. Because there's no radio where you can like radio into the airplane and be like, hey, Johnny Walker 67, belay that command of blowing up the balloon. There's some Jerry's coming over. Why don't you go ahead and take them out? You couldn't do that. So once you sent your fighters out, that was it. So I'm sending them to go take out that balloon, the observation balloon over there. Actually, no, this one, because we're gonna take out X later, right?
Let's bring down their balloons.
All right, we'll do that instead. Okay, and then right here, these are my reinforcements. I want more raiders though. So I have to wait for these guys to die before I get more reinforcements. Okay, here we go. Alright, boys.
Teams ready. Suppress at that location.
Here.
Fire all guns.
I need more. There we go.
We have new orders.
Skirmish mode. Get in there. Get in there. Oh my God, they're in there.
Stand by for orders.
Go, boys, go.
Ready yourselves. Take firing
Get in there.
positions.
Okay. Oh, this is going really well.
Attention.
Get in there. Over there. Okay, tell these guys. Keep these guys' heads down.
Ready for fire orders. Light suppression shells.
Okay, now they're in the trenches. They're fighting. We're gonna have to just see how that works out. Oh God, so many dudes are dying here.
We have new orders. We need to go. Arms up, boys. In position. We have new orders.
Get in there. What are you doing? Walking over there.
Stand by for
Get into
orders.
the freaking trench.
We surrender.
Hey, we need to take this right here. Come on.
Load them up. Load for suppressing their
These guys out
opposition.
here. This guy's just murdering my dudes
Put your
here.
weapon-
Oh no, another artillery barrage. Okay, these guys need to get over here before that
Arms
happens.
up, boys.
Okay, we took out.
Ready yourselves. Take
Get in.
firing.
Get in. Oh my God. Here comes artillery barrage. We've taken this trench here. It looks like we're taking this trench. This one held. Everybody here died. Okay, these guys are still okay. All right, let's review what happened. Okay, so we've sent our first wave. First wave, we were able to take some trench here. These two aren't connected. They're gonna have to go around like this to be able to take there. But unfortunately, there's a another unit right in between here and there. So they're just kind of stuck here. These two guys are here. So this side is kind of safe. However, we're still within range of these guys being shot at from over there. Okay, so then we're gonna need more men. We need more raiders here. Bring them up.
Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready.
And more of these guys.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, that's everybody. Reinforcements on their way. And then also we have these guys, which we
Stand
forgot
by
to
for
send
orders.
last time, but they're here now, so that's fine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's see. This is here, that's there. I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to bring in more guys to the right. I'm going to reinforce the right and try to go in through the trenches here and try to surround them this way. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, and in meanwhile, I'm going to have my heavy artillery hit these two areas here. How are my airplanes doing? They weren't able to take down this. Oh no, they're still doing it. They're still... Looks like those are Southwest pups. Those are British planes, British Rondels. Alright. Let's go. Looks like we're going to take out this trench here.
Attention! Ready on the fire step.
Alright, good. Good, we're able to take that area out there. Here's our Canadian Grenadiers. Okay, our we forced them to lower their... What's this going here? What? I'm dangerously low to overspending my supply. Continue, what are we talking about? Good luck. I'm fine. I'm kind of concerned. Does that mean the game thinks I should not do this? Okay.
We have new orders.
Long range artillery holding for clearance. Okay. Alright, long range artillery is ready. We're going to get our boys ready to go. As soon as they're in position, we're going to send old Tommy over the
We need to hold this position.
over the lines. I wish you could do this more.
Move.
Because it looks... See these arrows here? They're just like everywhere. Send Boggles. He will make short work of the balloons. Is that a reference to that old what's it called? TA World War II what's it called? Show back in the day? Okay. I'm gonna send
We
these
have
guys
new orders. Get in
here.
position. Stand
Send
by
this
for
guy
orders.
here.
Ready on the line.
Alright, dudes, let's go. In position. Alright, these guys are going over the top. Hopefully we're not in range of any gunfire here. I wish you would show me the range. Okay, this guy's going in there. Okay. Get
Attention.
your
The
butt
brass wants
back
this
over
piece
here.
of ground.
Alright. We're going to start with the rolling
Set
barrage again.
positions.
Let's see here. Gas attack, air burst. We don't have any...
Teams ready.
These guys have rolling barrage. Fires in a line and moves the line forward over time. Explosions can cause suppression and leave behind a cloud of smoke that grants cover. I see. We're not going to do that. We're going to hit here. We're going to hit here and there with the mortar. And then hope for the best as these guys move forward.
Ready for orders. New order.
All right, boys, here it comes.
Be ready, boys. Load
Here
for
comes the
area
boom.
barrage. Start the barrage. Ready for fire orders. Check coordinates for barrage. Fire
There.
all guns. Load them
Then
up.
we're gonna keep
Suppression
these guys' heads
barrage
down
order.
with this.
Set positions. Suppress at that location. Fire.
Right there. Let's go.
by for orders. Location confirmed. Ready the line! Get ready. Take positions!
Ready yourselves.
These guys in there, they're going.
We have new orders.
Arms up, boys!
Oh boy, these guys are fast. These guys are being taken down by what? I think this line here.
Attention. Get in position. Ready for orders. Flag. Dig in, boys. Take the trench. Put your weapons down.
Okay, looks like we're doing it. Looks like we took the trench. There's one trench left, which is these guys over there.
New orders incoming.
Let's see if these guys can take it themselves.
Get ready.
And then once we clear this trench, we'll be able to start capping this area here. There we go. Hand-to-hand combat. Bayonets, they're beating each other. Looks like we're going to do it. We got it. We got it. All right, we're starting to cap here. Now there's this thing here. I need
We
to
have
go.
new orders.
Company withdraw. Order the company to withdraw from battle and leave the map. Withdrawing frees up pop-up cap and does not count as defeat with respect of score or objectives. So I think that means I can make these guys. Oh, Biggles World War I combat hero, comic book hero from RAF. Oh, I don't know Biggles then.
Stand by for orders.
I think this means he can retreat,
We're withdrawing. Ready yourselves.
and then
Everyone pull
they
back.
pop up here.
Attention. Full withdraw.
It's like you put them to the rear, and then they come back. Is my guess. I don't really know. Okay.
Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready.
Go. Okay, so we've captured the line here.
We have new orders.
On the
These
line.
fellas.
Take firing positions.
Attention.
All right, guys.
Ready the line. Ready for orders. Take positions.
All right, we need to keep in position because once we capture Z, oh, we did it. Okay, we want raiders or do we want command cap? I want to increase command cap. This looks like I need this. So 21. I think I need this. I need more raiders. So raiders are good for taking trenches, whereas your infantry dudes here are good for keeping the trenches. Now we need to keep an eye on the main line here. These guys are they're gonna counterattack at any moment. So we need to keep an eye on these dudes over there. We gotta worry about this German counterattack. Now again, we put ourselves in a salient here. I'm gonna tell these guys to go here.
Ready on the fire step.
We're gonna maneuver our
New orders
raiders
incoming. Stand by for orders.
to over
Get
here,
in
because we're gonna use these
position.
guys to attack X over here, like Barefoot was saying.
Get ready.
And keep an eye on over here. Alright, how about our... I really want to take out this balloon busting thing here. Hold Passchendaele against attacks. Command is reporting an incoming German counterattack and needs you to hold the town. Okay, artillery is useful against incoming attacks but costs supply. Make sure to continue reinforcing your position by bringing up fresh reserves. Those are those infantry dudes I was telling you about. And then raised balloons will ping the location of incoming attacks. Okay, so hopefully I'll get a ping up here. Okay, everybody's maneuvering. We've put down our machine gun things here. Machine gun emplacements. We brought them up from the rear. So we should be able to hold pretty
We
well.
have new orders. Get in position.
I can't imagine they'll be able
Stand by for orders.
to make any
Ready on the
headway here, but
line.
you never can tell. Alright. I need more raiders.
Ready for action. Ready for orders.
There we go. Here it comes. Here they come. Okay, let's just see. I think our machine gunners and our front line is going to be able to do the work here. I'm going to forego using my artillery because I need my artillery for yeah, that was oh my god. They're all dead. Oh, here comes some more. I need my artillery for my offensive attacks. Okay. Uh oh, here comes. Okay, so here comes their artillery. This is not good. Guys, get inside the trench. Uh-oh.
Ready for orders.
Okay, buckle up. You can't just sit here. You have to get going. Alright. I'm going to use my field artillery. I'm going to use my
Teams
mortars
ready.
to take out
Set for
here.
barrage. Fire on that
This.
position. You ready, boys? Ready,
I'm
full
going to send
barrage.
both of these
Start
here.
the barrage.
And then
Ready for fire
I'm not going to
orders.
worry about that balloon. I'm kind of worried about this here, though. Hold on. Let's first off take out that machine gun in place.
Ready yourselves. On the line. Take firing positions. Attention. Ready on the fire step.
The orders incoming.
Oh, jeez, they're just getting decimated over here. Okay, we're hitting their machine gun emplacement over here.
Load them up. Suppression fire ordered.
Oh, he's just outside
Set
the line
positions.
here. But this guy here, just out of range.
Load light suppression shells. Fire all
Go ahead and
guns.
Fire that.
Teams ready.
Here comes some more attacks. More German attacks here. I think we're going to be able to suppress these guys. Because we have, right here, we have our infantry dudes there.
Stand by for
I think
orders.
this will be okay. Until these guys get destroyed.
Ready. Back from rear. Attention.
These guys in here. More raiders up here.
Reporting for duty.
Uh-oh. Alright, we took out that machine gun emplacement. Jeez, these guys
Ready,
are just
boys?
hitting us from the sides. I can't hit them, they're out of range. Alright.
Ready for orders. We hold here.
We're gonna wait for these guys to come up, and then we're gonna attack our left flank here. Left flank. We're gonna pin them down with artillery, and then send the boys over. Jeez, these guys are getting really hammered.
Here we go.
Get ready,
We
guys.
hold this ground.
And they're out in the open.
New information available.
Enemy bombers incoming. Okay. Air superiority. And some air superiority here.
Orders to take out their pilots.
Okay, enemy bombers are on their way. So we're gonna send up our fighters to shoot their bombers down. Now back in the day, bomb raids, this is the Gotha. They didn't have like these bombs like this to take out that kind of stuff that well. But this is, it's not historically accurate because they did do that. But they would use little shrapnel things to rain down on it. And more often than not, what they did with their fighters is that they sent observation craft. And like I said before, that saying that they didn't have radios back then. Well, actually, they did have some wireless radio technology, and they were huge. And they would put them on these two-seater airplanes. And the two-seater airplanes would fly over no man's land, and they would act as the artillery correction. So the artillery would fire, and then the wireless on the observer plane would wire back to the artillery position on a little grid of coordinates where that shot hit, and then the artillery would then fire again, and then go on from that. And so the fighters would try to shoot down those observation craft. But in the game here, in the gameplay here, they're just using these Gotha bombers. They would never use Gotha bombers. Well, maybe they did, but not as like they're doing now. But that's neither here nor there. It's fine. It's fine. They use these bombers usually for more strategic bombing than tactical bombing. But they did use them from time to time, but it wasn't as prevalent as just sending the bombers over. They did more the observation balloons. As observation balloons and observation airplanes. Okay. These guys are ready to go. These guys are coming up. Let's see. Do I have everybody? Is there anybody else moving? No. Okay, we're ready to go. We're going. Oh boy, there's a bunch of dudes right here. Okay, we're gonna have to wait till they're done.
Ready
In the
for
meantime,
fire orders.
I'm
Prep
going to
for
go ahead and
barrage.
soften up this here.
We have our targets. Load them up.
And I'm
Load
going to
for
soften up
area barrage.
these guys there. Just keep an eye on these guys here. They're coming across. We have it totally covered. 2 MG emplacements. We're fine.
New orders incoming.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the attack. All right, so all of my raiders are going over the top. We're leaving behind these guys, and they'll keep the lines here from the counterattacks on this way. So these guys are armed with trench clubs, bayonets, and grenades. A lot of grenades.
Set positions. Load for suppressing barrage. Teams ready. Suppression barrage ordered.
Ready this suppression barrage.
Fire on that position.
Come on, boys. Oh, this is not good. This isn't good. They're not going up. They're taking too long.
You ready, boys? Suppress at that location.
I can't fire that far. They're going over. This is not gonna. This is
Stand by
gonna.
for
This is
orders.
Ready for
I
fire
can't fire
orders.
there. There they go.
Get ready. Ready the line. Attention. Take position.
Oh no! Look at them. Okay.
Load them up.
This is okay. Are they being shot at? Or we took out their observation balloon just by walking on it. That would never happen. The balloon wouldn't be here. It would be back here.
Set positions. Suppression fire ordered. Start the barrage. Teams ready.
All right, they're almost there. I'm hitting this position with artillery while they're still getting there. I don't think that was. Well, you know, that happens
Ready for
sometimes.
orders.
Okay, they're in the trench.
New orders incoming.
They're taking the trench.
Arms up, boys. Reinforcements reporting. We surrender. Stand by for orders.
Get in there.
Get ready.
Everybody in there. You can do it. Okay, we did it. We captured the trench.
Dig in, boys.
Get in. Don't just freaking stay there in the mud. You're getting shot at from behind. Oh, these guys.
Raise the white flag.
You ready, boys? Load
Fire.
lead suppression
Oh, no.
shells.
Okay.
Ready for fire order. Load for
Fire
suppressing
here.
barrage. Fire all guns. Load them
And
up.
this.
Check
Fire
for
this
ordnance
here.
for barrage.
Then this.
Positions.
Fire this
Barrage.
here. Look at this. It's gonna hit him. Oh my god.
Ready for orders.
Counterattack. I don't think can fend them off. It's almost 2v1 here. And it looks like we fought them off. Hooray! Hooray for the boys back home. Oh my god, how sad is that? Okay. Alright. Let's see. So, our main objective here was to hold point C, by the way. We're doing that swimmingly. Okay. We need to send some more boys over this way. I think I'm going to have to take this entire right flank and try to capture this area. The problem with that is that we come into fire with these guys. So, bad idea. We need to take this area here. But again, the problem with that is all these dudes here. Okay. So I'm going to tell them to go into this trench. And tell my dudes to go here. But I need to soften that area
Teams ready. Suppression barrage ordered.
Let's use this.
Fire on that position.
Let's see if we can do that. Also, can we do a bombing raid? We can't. We don't have a bombing raid thing. Alright, we got more men coming up. So let's see how this goes. Also, let's see how well this... Do they take damage here? Okay, wait. Eliminate German command. The German forces have stalled for now, but they will regroup, take advantage of the lull, and push their command trench. This is also vital that we continue to hold Passchendaele, control point Z, against all possible attacks. Command has also redirected bombers to our position to help weaken the enemy defenses. This is fantastic. Okay, this is what we needed. This is what I was looking for right here. Okay, bombers, bombing run, harassment missions. That's all good and well. I need to get rid of this emplacement. This is a mortar here.
Stand by for orders.
How do you... Is this...
Grenades away!
Okay, I'm shooting grenades at it. No, they're just going over the top. What are they doing? Go, boys. What are you guys doing? And now they're getting shot at from behind. Oh my god. Okay, they did it. Oh god, we lost everybody. Why did they leave the trench? Oh no! I forgot I sent these guys over. That's fine. They're okay. They're okay.
You ready, boys?
Head down, head down. Keep these guys heads down. Secure the flanks. Control point X and Y. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm turning my I know it gets rid of my mini-map, but for you guys, it's fine. How's the adventure going? I don't really freaking know. I can't tell if I'm winning or not, which is good in terms of how this game is going.
On the line.
Okay, get in there. Get in there. Go, 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 guys, go. Okay, they're going in. They're running in. Come on, fellas. Alright, we're in there. Go, go, more. Okay, our first group of dudes didn't make it. Second group of dudes. This is bad.
We have new firing positions.
Get back. Get back. No, we're gonna lose
Arms
them.
up, boys.
We lost them. Oh, that was not good. These are miniature fortresses in here. It's not going to be easy to take them out. Having said that,
Ready for fire orders.
check this out.
Ready full barrage. Fire all guns.
Let's send a giant artillery shell over there. Okay. Got some raiders.
We have new orders.
These guys.
Ready
Let's go.
on the fire step. Hold them up. Suppression fire order. We have our targets.
Alright, boys. Let's go for it. We need more of these guys. More of these guys.
Reinforcements ready. Ready for action.
Looks like we're late to the party. Set positions. Prep for barrage. Fire. Stand by for orders. Get in position.
Uh-oh, they're firing at me now. Run! Run, boys! Get out of there! Oh, God!
Ready on the line.
Oh, man, they are targeting me so hard right now. Okay, we're finally going to take over this area here. It's hard, well fought for trench. We got it. I think we got it. We get it? We got it. Okay, go here. Ready over there. Throwing, lobbing grenades,
We
jumping in
surrender.
there. This looks good. They're descending more than we're descending. It looks like we're gonna take it. We did it. Okay, we did it.
Ready yourselves.
Okay, go
On the
here.
line.
Please, for the love of God, do not go over the top to get there. Okay, good.
Attention.
These guys go
Take
here.
firing positions. We have
These
new
guys
orders. Ready on
here
the fire
also.
step.
Okay, you
Ready
guys
for orders.
stay
Ready the line.
here. Okay. Okay, got my grenadiers
orders
over
incoming.
here. Alright, we did it. Okay, cool, thanks. Send them over there. Okay, we've got frontline men here. That's good.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. We have... Oh, cool, we have additional artillery companies here. And more men!
We have new orders.
Get in the
position.
trench! Get in the trench. This trench here, I don't know why we can't man, but we can.
Stand by for
Tell
orders.
these guys
We're
to
pulling
move back.
Ready yourselves.
These guys
Withdraw.
go home.
Stand by for orders.
Full withdraw.
Get ready.
Withdraw. Get in there. Okay, hopefully that will free up some more dudes. Okay, it does.
Ready for orders. Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting.
Alright, these fellas
Attention.
in
Get
here.
in position.
These fellas
Ready for orders.
in here.
Dig in,
We're gonna
boys.
get ready for another frontal attack on this side. We need to take out this balloon though. This balloon here needs to go. We can't have it.
Stand by for balloon
Because then they're going to
busting
have
sortie.
total vision of us going across this trench here. Yeah. Alright, there goes our airplanes. I hear them going.
New orders incoming.
Get out of the freaking thing. Get in
Take
there
the
with your buddies or
trench.
something. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Position is ours.
Okay. Go
Ready
here.
the line.
Stand by for
Take
orders.
positions.
Get
God,
ready.
it's gonna be freaking Halifax all over again, Nova Scotia.
Get in position.
Alright,
Attention.
get out from on top of the thing.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Looks like we're fine.
Dig in, boys.
New orders incoming.
Get in
Take
there.
the trench.
Get in the trench.
Stand
They're
by
gonna
for
start
orders.
firing at us again.
Ready the line.
Get ready.
Okay, there's not enough room. Okay, we've lowered that thing there. Alright, we're gonna have to try another attack soon. There's a artillery, there's a
Teams ready.
machine gun nest here. We need to get rid of that
Load for
first.
area barrage. Fire
First
on
and
that
foremost,
position.
get rid of this machine gun nest. There's probably another one back there. How are we gonna do this? I don't know. Oh God, if we get to this trench here, problem is there's this barbed wire here. Now this is an actual thing in the game where you put barbed wire here, it slows down your dudes. And if you have razor wire, it does damage to them. I can't tell if this is razor wire or barbed wire. Regardless, we don't want to run into that. Now, at the Battle of Passchendaele and the battle at Somme, they did artillery barrage to get rid of this stuff, but the problem is, instead of getting rid of it, they just jumbled it around and spread it all over the place. Because the shells couldn't break up the wire. They think, oh, you blow up wire, it's easy. No, it just rolls around because it's in this giant coil. And so they just made it another way of another bad thing. So this razor wire was not put down. However, when the tanks came along, tanks could roll over this stuff and crush it into the ground. And then the infantry can come from behind and take this area. So this thing here is covering these guys really, really freaking well. I don't know how we're going to do this. We can't do a frontal attack here because it's, look at this. We got enfilading fire from over here. Got some more barbed wire here. And even before that, look at this barbed wire. Before that, we have to come in here and go through that guy, through this way. But the problem with these units is that you can't just like go here, go here. You can't plot a line. They just go forward. Okay, there's probably a machine gun nest there too. We're going to start with this one. We're going to get rid of that one. If I go over the top, do these guys reach? Yes, these guys reach. These guys on my left, they can reach here. I can get these guys, keep their heads down at least.
Load them up.
And then this.
Set positions.
I can hit this.
Load
guy
light
here.
suppression shells.
No, not that guy, but this
Teams
guy.
ready. Load for suppressing barrage.
All right, it's going to take some coordination again. All right, until all my dudes.
Ready for orders.
Just freaking
We
form
need to
up.
hold this position. The brass wants this piece of ground.
I love their little sayings. Okay, they're going to form
We
up
hold
here.
here.
So they need to get ready. Because they take too much time when they're doing this fun stuff. Put in control group 2. How's that working over here? It's doing the work.
You ready, boys?
I want it out. I want it taken out.
Ready for fire
Okay.
orders.
Hold on, we're being attacked over here too. Alright.
Suppression barrage ordered.
With the
Fire
main
all
attack here. We're
guns.
going to attack this there.
Load them up.
And
Suppress
fire
at
these
that
guys.
location. We have our targets.
We're going to suppressive fire here. Did that?
Set
Was that order
positions.
sent? It was. Alright.
New orders
So
incoming.
these boys, let's go for it.
Take
You're going here.
positions. Get in position.
Alright, here they go. There's another machine gun over there. See that, for that guy to go down. Here goes the boys. We're trying to get this area here. Firing artillery here to keep their heads down.
Ready, boys? Load light suppression shells.
Okay, they've met. They're in the barbed wire. They're taking fire from the secondary line.
Ready for fire orders for suppressing barrage. That position.
Stand by for orders.
Dig in, boys. Take the trench.
Okay, they're taking the trench over there.
Get ready. Attention.
They're in the trench. Oh crap! Here comes a. What's this? Company lost. We want to take this ground with minimal amount of casualties, but that was not meant to be. Maintain your defenses and advance the line. We need to make those live costs count for something. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know if you noticed. This is World War I.
Load them up.
Okay.
Suppression barrage orders.
This is they're counterattacking now. Okay, their secondary line came in to help out their front line. We're gonna fire this at their counterattacking. Okay, meanwhile, our secondary position over here is going a little bit better. It looks like we're going to be able to take those guys out. Let's see if we can. Okay, we did it. Get in there. Get in there, boys. They got nowhere to go. They need to sit them back.
Ready for fire orders. Set barrage. Load them up. Set positions. Load for suppressing barrage. Teams
Okay.
We have our targets.
They're coming. They're coming.
Attention.
Alright, so that frontal attack was crazy. So their HQ is here. We need to take this out. We have a foothold. We have a toehold here. How we're going to reinforce that, I really don't freaking know. Like,
We have new
I want
orders.
to advance with these guys, but honestly, I think they're just going to die.
Be ready, boys.
Can I hit this?
Suppress at that
I can't hit
location. Ready for fire orders.
No, I don't want to waste that on there. Okay, there's another machine gun nest somewhere. I don't see one. I'm going to see if I could tell these guys go on a bombing run for this mortar here. I need to take out that mortar.
bombing run.
That guy's really doing the work on these guys here.
Load them up. Suppression fire ordered.
Do a suppressive fire here and have these guys run up. I only have 2 of them though. That's not going to be enough.
Reinforcements ready. Ready for action. Ready for orders.
Okay. I got some of these guys. I'll wait for those guys. We need to reinforce these guys because this is not going to be. That's not going to be.
Set positions. Ready full barrage. Fire.
Take that out.
Teams ready. Load light suppression shells.
Now we'll wait for the rest of that. Hopefully they can hold these guys off. Here they come. Meanwhile, over here, looks like we're taking out. Yes, we got their MG placement out. The counterattack up here is going poorly, which is good for us. Come on. Okay, good. We survived the counterattack. Here comes the bombers. I hear them. We need to take this thing out for us. There's our Handley Page coming over. Let's see how that goes. All right. Wait a second. Those are Germans. What the heck are Germans doing here? Hold on.
Ready
Okay.
for orders. Take the trench.
Where did these guys here come from?
We have new orders.
Okay. Let's look at how this is going. Bam! Oh God! One more hit! One more hit, please! Please tell me do one more hit. Oh, fantastic! That mortar is gone.
Raise the white flag.
Okay, over here, the Germans showed up unannounced. Rude.
Put your weapons down.
Reinforcements reporting.
Alright.
Reinforcements ready. We have arrived and await orders.
Alright, cool. We took out those guys.
New orders incoming.
And then you
Stand by for orders. Ready
guys
to
go over
line.
here.
Stand by for orders. Ready on the line.
Get ready. Take positions. Attention.
Get in position.
Bomber's still bombing. Is he attacking here? Oh my God, he is! Oh, that's fantastic! Alright, Barefoot. Oh, they're coming. They're coming to attack.
Be ready, boys. Prep for
They're gonna
barrage.
counterattack. We need to get ready for this. Hold on. Where are they coming in from? Are they gonna go into the area here? Or are they going across?
Fire on that position. Ready for fire orders. Load for area barrage.
They're going in the trench. They're in the trench.
Load them up.
Ruck. Wait, hey, look! They gave up this position.
Ready for orders.
Dig in, boys.
Go, 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 go.
New orders incoming.
Take the trench.
Set positions. Check coordinates for barrage. Teams ready. Load for suppressing barrage. Start the barrage.
Suppress them over there. Oh, we lost our dudes up there.
Ready yourselves. On the line.
We're moving forward. Taking advantage of this lull in their defenses.
Ready for fire orders. Suppress at that location. Load them up.
I have no guns.
Suppression fire ordered.
Okay, take out this balloon.
Attention firing positions.
Stand
Go,
by
go,
for
go, go.
orders.
Get in there.
We have new orders. Charge.
Get ready. Take positions.
Alright. Taking this line here. Hopefully we can work our way over this way. Where the heck is everybody?
We have new orders. Ready on the fire step.
Alright, we took down the balloon. Great. What's hitting us? These guys.
Set positions. Set for barrage. We have our targets. Raise the white flag. Stand by for orders. Ready yourselves.
Need to get in here.
Get in position.
Any more dudes? Do we have any more guys?
Looks like we're late to the party. Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Teams ready.
I'm gonna suppress
Load
these guys
light
here.
suppression shells. Be ready, boys. Ready, full barrage. Fire. Ready for fire orders. Load for suppressing
Fire
barrage.
as much as you can.
Fire on
This
that
stuff.
position. Hold your fire. Hold them up. Suppression barrage ordered.
Suppress those guys as these guys get across no man's land. That's what we're doing.
Start the barrage. Attention! Ready on the line. We have new orders. On the line. This position is ours. We have new orders. Take firing positions. Stand by for orders. Ready on the fire step. Ready yourselves. Set positions. Prep for barrage.
Can't fire that far.
Fire all guns. Attention! Get in position.
These guys. So only two. Looks like only two groups can occupy that area at a time. I'm using their own.
We have new
Their own lines
orders.
against them here.
Ready on the line.
Okay, I could go over top this way. Maybe reach them from behind. What do you guys think? Bombers and artillery. Yeah, bombers. Okay. Use the bombers on their artillery right here.
Load bombers for heavy ground targets.
We have new
Loot
orders.
bombers.
Stand by for orders. On the line.
Okay, here comes Tommy. They're counterattacking here, but that's not gonna do them very well.
Put your weapons down.
Any more boys?
Reinforcements ready.
All right, bombs. Come on, do your work.
We can't win this. Teams ready. Load for area barrage. We have our targets.
And bomb this position. Damn it, they took the position.
Ready yourselves. Attention.
Tactical retreat. No! Continue battle. We're fine. We've got this. Come on, game. Okay, that I've gotten that a message before, and what that means is that I'm
We have
critically
new
low
orders.
on supplies.
You ready, boys?
I need to work my way to capture this area here. They're coming to attack again.
We have new orders. Stand
These
by
guys
for
go
firing
here.
positions.
You go here. These
Ready
guys
yourselves. We're withdrawing.
need to do that.
Attention. Ready on the fire step.
Okay, good. Look at this. We're having a support fire here. We're keeping them down.
In position. We have
You
new orders. Everyone pull back.
withdraw.
We have new orders. Stand by for
you
orders.
guys to join these
Ready on
dudes
the
up
line.
here. Ah, jeez, we hit real bad right there.
Ready for fire orders. Coordinates for barrage. Load them up. Suppress at that location.
Fire it
Set
here.
positions. Teams ready.
Am I out of range
Suppression
here?
fire
Out of
ordered.
range there.
Ready yourselves.
Send these guys over to help out. Take that guy out.
Attention on the line.
Okay. No, still
You
not.
ready, boys? Load light suppression
on.
shells. Fire
Attack
on
here.
that position.
Boy, counter from the north. Yeah, up here. And you get rid of this thing. That's really gonna knock me down. It doesn't look like I'm taking it out though. Okay, there's a mortar emplacement here.
Ready for fire orders. Set for barrage.
I'm gonna tell. Do I have any more bombers? Okay, looks like this is slowly going back up. So once my bombers get ready, I'm gonna send them over here. Boomer support when you can. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. While we're waiting for the air support here, I'm gonna relax here and realize where we are. Okay, we still have a ton of dudes down here.
Load them up. Ready full barrage.
Okay, we're waiting for this to go on, and once that goes on, I'm gonna take out this here, and then we're gonna send. Oh jeez, no. I was gonna send some guys from the south too, but no, that's a bad idea. Almost there. How are new reinforcements? We have more reinforcements on their way, but I'll hold off on that until we're ready. Okay, here it comes. Okay, take out this mortar emplacement there.
Ready,
The
bombers.
field mortar there.
Set
Then with the
positions.
big
Prep for
guns.
barrage. Start the
Okay,
barrage.
take that out.
Teams ready. Load for area
These
barrage.
guys-
Guns. You ready,
guys
boys?
heads
Load
down.
for suppressing
We have our
barrage.
targets.
We have new orders. Take firing positions. We have new orders. Ready on the fire stack. Stand by for orders. Get in position.
Forward.
Ready yourselves.
Here they come.
We have arrived and await orders. Arms up, boys. Ready for fire orders.
We're out of artillery.
We surrender.
We're out of artillery. Guys, we're out of oh no.
Raise the white flag.
Alright, we lost all those dudes. Looks like we're gonna try to counterattack.
Load them
We're
up.
out of artillery.
Set positions.
Look at that. We can't shoot anymore. Hopefully they'll kill themselves trying to counterattack here. Luckily, they're just trying to reoccupy these areas, but they're going over the top to do it, and they're just getting destroyed. Alright, boys. You guys,
Attention. Full withdraw.
you need
We have new orders.
to withdraw.
We're pulling back.
and
We have
you
new orders.
here.
Ready on the line. Stand by for
guys
orders.
are
On the
here.
line. Ready yourselves. Take firing
You
positions.
guys over there. And these dudes, these are my last
Attention.
dudes.
On the double now.
This is, oh my god. Where did those guys come from? Oh no. This is not good.
Teams ready. Check
I have-
coordinates for
nope.
barrage.
Artillery's not
You ready,
big enough.
boys? Set
Go.
for barrage.
Artillery. I'm gonna fire in my own position. Please freaking hit.
Ready for fire orders.
That's all I have. retaking that trench. Now they're going for this one. The place we just barely fought for is falling. I can't do anything to help these guys. I have no artillery. I have no air support. Reinforcements. This guy's taken out. Oh, they took out that first wave, but here comes 2 more. These are my guys, these are their guys. It doesn't look, it's going to be close, but it looks unlikely. Nope, it's not even close. Here comes another one. This lights out. These guys are all we have left.
New orders.
What's this? We've taken a lot of casualties. We can't maintain a secure line without fresh reinforcements. Make sure to bring in new reserves constantly to reinforce your positions. I'm trying. Your command cap limits how many units and artillery you can field at once. Completing objectives will allow you to increase it to 30. Oh, so if I was able to capture this area over here, then I suppose I'd get more stuff.
We have new
but
orders.
I have nothing left here. We did do a lot of damage coming in on the left here, and we got as far as just meters away. I mean, a couple hundred meters away from their command. But 2 things happened. Number one, we were sandwiched between this line here. I tried to do suppressive attacks here to keep them down, but it wasn't long enough. I ran out of ammo. And then there was a counterattack from the north, which I was not expecting.
Stand
and
by
I don't
for
have
orders.
enough men to do this.
Ready on the fire step.
I don't have enough men to do this. I mean, I might be able to retake this area here, because it looks like they're moving forward there.
Load them up.
Oh wait, I have some.
Set positions.
I have
Teams
some ammo.
ready.
I have a little bit of ammo left. But just a little tiny bit.
Be ready, boys.
I'm gonna use it
Ready, full barrage.
on these guys.
Fire on that position.
They're low already, so I want to just hit them with everything I got. Let's go. I think I can do this, because look, I have more reinforcements coming in.
Looks like we're late to the party. Reporting for duty.
Oh, I have more reinforcements.
Reinforcements reporting.
Okay, good. I know what? I can. I think I can do this. Alright, so those guys are down.
Ready for
a little
fire
bit more.
orders.
Okay, we're gonna keep this stuff, and we're gonna retake that trench there.
Ready yourselves.
Go.
Get in position. Load them up. Suppression barrage ordered. Set
Too
positions.
far.
Suppress at that location.
There. Alright, guys. There they go. Start firing once they start firing. And not a moment before.
Start
Now.
the barrage. Teams ready. Attention.
Where are they attacking from? They're shooting over here. I don't see anybody.
We surrender. Raise the white flag.
We have new intel from the front.
Enemy bombers. I don't have anything to counter that with.
We have new orders. Ready on
Over
the
here.
line. You ready, boys? We have new orders on the line.
Okay, we retook the trench.
Stand by for orders. Take firing positions. Ready yourselves. Attention.
Okay, these guys move
Ready
forward.
on the fire step. We have new orders.
You
Get
go
in
here.
position.
You
We
fellas
have new orders. Ready
take
on
that
the
position
line.
there. Except for
Stand
you,
by
you
for
go over
orders.
here.
On the
So we have
line.
to scooch forward like this.
Ready for fire orders.
Uh-oh, here they come. Here comes
Hold
the
them up.
counterattack. I have nothing to support them
positions.
with.
Ready yourselves.
We're just going to have to take this counterattack full brunt.
We can't win this.
they're just taking shots from these guys. These guys are firing here, and I can't do anything about it. No! Historic defeat. The assault has failed. We could not take the enemy command trench in the required time. We must fall back and try another day. No problem, just try another day, right? It's just like you do in World War I, you continue from the last save. Hence, completing bonus objectives will make it easier to launch support closer attacks. Remember to use artillery abilities and aircraft. I think we were using our aircraft really well. They still fight. They're still duking it out. Oh no, now it's done. Now it's over. Mobilize everybody. I know, right? Speaking of which, as you guys saw from the thumbnail, I have some things to show you. There is a time limit. I think in the thing was 25 minutes. Hold on, let's go back here. We're gonna try it one more time. Except for I want to do some show and tell now. Are you guys ready for show and tell? Waiting for this to load up. But here we go. Is my voice different? Can you hear it? So this here was awarded to somebody who fought at the Battle of the Somme, the first Somme, 1916, July 1st. He went over the top. Actually, the second day. Right here. This is the crest of the York and Lancaster. Yorks and Lancs, they used to call
October
themselves.
19.
And right here, these are the shoulder. Let's get this right here. Those are the shoulder things they put on the shoulders, so you can see what unit they are. Right, this is what they wore on their cap. You can see what unit, what unit they were from. This one you can see. No, it's not actually. I have the other one. The other one. Here it is. This one was used in the trenches on their caps. It didn't have this red thing. I put that. That's just felt. Let's see here. Let me go to. Actually, let me go to this. Is my face frozen? It is. Hold on. There we go. All right, that was from before. So this one here. This is. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, zoom in here. This one is blackened compared to, let's say, this is a different unit. This is the Dorchester. See how I don't know, the Dorsets. See how this one's like all nice and bright? This one's dark. Well, they got some black paint, and they put a bunch of black paint on it, so that way at nighttime, if they're looking over the trench and there's a light shine on it, moonlight shine on it, it wouldn't reflect, and then they get shot. So this one was a trench one that they wore on their caps, and then this other one here, I have. This is regular one. I want to show you something else too. So this soldier in particular, the Imperial Service badge here, it's blackened also because it was on his uniform, and they had to blacken it, otherwise it'd be all shiny. This here is this is the Victory Medal from World War I. This is the War Medal for service in the military forces, World War I. And then over here is the 1914-1915 star. So this soldier came over to France in 1915, I believe, with the York and Lancs. But this one up here, so he was part of the territorial defense, and they're not supposed to be sent overseas. So they asked at the beginning of the war, hey, who wants to go overseas to fight the Germans against to defend Britain? I mean, to defend England, defend the Belgians. And those that said, yeah, I'll go, which was basically everybody, they got that Imperial Service thing. So it was only for a certain amount of people at a certain amount of time. Same thing with this guy here. Most World War One stuff from England, you got these two here, and but this one was for early war. Sorry. Oh, sorry, big echo. You know why? Sorry. How's that? Sorry about the big echo. The big echo is there now? Less echo? Oh, I see. There we go. I apologize for that. Okay, so that's for the British. That's on the thumbnail. Put this back in here. Then, as on Twitter, you might have seen some French medals. It's still the same. How about now? Is it still? You still hear big echo? I turned it down. How's the audio now? Did I fix it? Okay, good. Oh, then here, this is what I was telling you guys earlier. I was this is a cigar case. Same unit, right there, Battle of the Somme. This was purchased afterwards, but in here is silver, and inside, it's funny. This is where they put their cigarettes, but it still smells like tobacco. And if I was smelling it earlier, and I gave myself almost a sneezing fit, because it still smells like tobacco in here. Here's an American shoulder patch, the All-American. Now in World War II, these guys were known as the paratroopers that jumped out of airplanes and stormed France. But in World War One, they were just the All-American battalion. Not battalion. It was a division. You can see it's very moth-eaten. For the German and for the French side, here we go. Here's for the French. It's all cased in here. These are most of their medals from World War One. And here we got the medal for Verdun. This was actually given by the municipality of Verdun themselves. Let me take it out of the thing so that way it's not so like reflective. Sorry, it's a bit awkward to hold this stuff up into the camera because everything's reversed. There we go. Now you can see it. There we go. So over here we have the medal for Verdun. A beautiful medal. It's high relief, and then in the back is it's upside down. I can't really see it, but it's a little French dude there. It's a beautiful medal. This here is a military medal. It was given to NCOs for high levels of bravery. Of course, you got the Legion of Honor. Probably my favorite medal from the First World War, for high degrees of valor. This is early 1915 wound badge. You actually had to buy this, but the money went to the Red Cross. So that's, I don't know, I guess what you did. And right here you got Croix de Guerre. Now this Croix de Guerre was awarded, as you can see, there's like a bunch of like little devices on the ribbon. It has 2 palms and 5 stars. So this was awarded to the same soldier 7 times. 7 times. Now this medal here, on the back of it, it says 1916. So this guy fought from 1916. We got his first Croix de Guerre. And then the stars reflect a heroic action mentioned in the dispatches, regimental-wise. And then the palms are for really big acts of valor that was mentioned in dispatches, army-wise. They have silver ones for division, gold ones for army, like corps, and then the palms for that. Now this guy it might be likely a normal poilu, a soldier usually didn't get these that many times. Oftentimes you had one like this. It's just the one. You got a little star here. And a lot of soldiers from the United States were issued these guys because the States, they didn't have too many medals in the way of valor. They had the Medal of Valor, which was like huge huge award for like acts of valor that are incomprehensible. Then after that they had the Distinguished Service Cross, which was for acts of valor that weren't amazing enough to get you the Medal of Honor, and then that was it. They didn't even have the Purple Heart or anything back then. Those all came in 1932, and then those were awarded retroactively. So the Americans, they were given these by the French, the Croix de Guerre. And this one here is from 1917. Has a star for actions mentioned in the regimental level. It's has a little thing here, so you could put the little clamper there for the tunic. And it was worn. Oh geez, do I have it? I don't think I have it. It was worn on your uniform, and there was like a little clasp there. Oh, there's one right here. I'll show you, actually. I'll take it off of this. Here, this one has it. See this little thing here? So you could take this off, like this, right? It has these little balls here. And then what you did is on your tunic you would have these little little places here for these little balls to go onto. And you slide that in here, and slide this in here. It's made out of silver. And then you put that on your uniform. I just wanted to show you guys the Legion of Honor up close. Just how beautiful this award was. There we go. Get myself out of frame so you can see this. This was originally instituted by Napoleon, and it was given to everybody, officers and to soldiers alike. The design of it changed over time. Back then, I think up here was an eagle, and then Napoleon's face was here. But after Napoleon, there was the I think they called it the July monarchy. It was a very small monarchy. Anyways, up here was a crown, and then this was oh, there goes my camera. Hold on, let me just get my battery redone. And on the face of it, instead of on Napoleon's face, they had, I think, King Henry something or another. I don't remember his number. But then the Third Republic, which this is from during World War I times, they put the face of Marion on top of it, and on the back, it's beautiful. On the back are the French flags. And it's beautiful because if you look from the side, you can see the wreath. It's a three-piece construction wreath there. It's not flat. And this, of course, is thick too. The centerpiece here is gold. And the star, the badge they call it, it's made of silver. And there's a little tiny mark here, a hallmark, that tells you it's made out of silver and gold. Speaking of things of silver and gold, so this is probably one of my favorite pieces. This are the wings of a French or an American flyer from the First World War. These were made out of gold, and these ones are from 1916 or prior, maybe 1916, maybe 1917. Because these were the unofficial wings. They didn't actually have the Air Force was so knew at the time that they actually didn't have any official emblems for it. So what officers did is they went to jewelers and they found anything that had an eagle on it, and they said, "Okay, this is going to be our emblem." So this originally was a they used to be in the back of it. They used to have a little hook here, right there. It used to be a little hook in there, and what it was a brooch. It was women's jewelry, and it would hold their tiny pocket watches. Well, what the French did was they took that off. They took a little hook off. Some of them still had them on. There's some examples that still have them, and they took that off and they put them on their uniforms. And like these are our wings. So you'll see a lot of pictures of American flyers who fought with the French, who were in French squadrons before the Americans came over during the war, and they were wearing these guys. This one's really special. I really love this one. I have a miniature of it too. Let's see. So aviation during World War One is super special to me. Same jeweler too, and it's really hard to it's really hard to see on camera, but every single detail that was in this one, this larger one, is on this tiny smaller one. It's crazy. It's crazy the craftsmanship from back then. This is a British one. They modeled it. It's similar. Sorry, I'm not even gonna try to focus that. And I'm gonna show you guys a letter from King George V to an American soldier. That's right. Got letters from the king. Okay. Now, when the Americans came overseas, the British were super duper happy because they were like, "Oh, thank God, someone else to get shot at," right? See. No, that's not it. Oh, this is what I was looking for earlier. Let's show you here. This is a Frenchman, and you can see how he's wearing his medal there. So that's how they would wear their stuff. This is my big case of correspondence from the First World War. All right, can you read that? A message to you from His Majesty King George V. Soldier's mail. Isn't that crazy? In the back, it has the seal of the king. It's embossed. And nuts. British one is clearly the best? No. Oh, the French one was the best. Okay. So this is from Windsor Castle. Can you read that? Soldiers of the United States, the people of the British Isles welcome you on your way to take your stand with the armies of many nations now fighting in the old world, the great battle for human freedom. The Allies will gain now heart and spirit in your company. I wish that I could shake the hand of each one of you and bid you Godspeed on your mission. George R. April 1918. Now, this, of course, is a lithograph. So, what the king would do, he'd write it down, and then, this is like their version of photocopying back then. But every personality of the person's handwriting is captured in it and sent out. It's one of my favorite things. Here's some more stuff from the front. Okay. So the Germans would often send pictures of themselves from the front back home. This guy's from Württemberg. Württemberg. He's Stuttgart. This is him before the war, and then this is him during the war. Highly decorated guy too. He's got Iron Cross. It's hard to tell, but he's got the ribbons here, Iron Cross. He has two Bavarian military merit medals. He has a long service medal, and then the last one, I can't tell what the last one is. No, the last one is the long service medal. It's the one before that. I can't tell what it is. But the medals on his tunic is this. Bavarian. Even though he's from, he served with a Bavarian unit. Even though he's from Württemberg, but he served with a Bavarian unit, and this isn't his medal. This is just an example of one of the medal he received. It's this guy here. Beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship in this thing. It's a Bavarian medal. And here's the reverse, the back. Here's the obverse, the front. Made out of bronze and coated in copper. So the Germans would often have this stuff, right? And the Belgians too. This is a Belgian dude. He's got two medals on him. He's got the Order of Leopold I, and he has Order of... Oh no, that's the French Croix de Guerre. Obviously a really brave dude. This one's from 1917. Here's another German one. German ones, they love to have group shots. This is from very early in the war. This is from August 19th, 1918. 1914, sorry. August 19th, 1914. It says Parole Paris. They wouldn't say it that way, but it says code. It's basically like code word Paris. Like they're like, we're going to Paris, and all over here it's like Auf Wiedersehen, bye. But really young dudes, super young dudes. They were stationed out of Metz, and this is the day before they left. So in the coming days, probably most of these guys didn't survive. And then my favorite things that the Germans did is this kind of stuff. They would have like these really, really silly group shots in a studio with these crazy backgrounds where they'd pretend that they're in airships or they're in biplanes. And it's really funny stuff. There's this one where they're being shot out of a cannon, and they're all hanging on to it, and they're like waving. It's really funny. And then there's the French. How can you tell it's French? Right? It's so good. It's beautiful. I love this one. It's beautiful. Now this isn't an actual. This is that's not the actual poilu, the soldier. It's just a studio shot of it. Giraffe says, I have mixed feelings about the German stuff. I have a Winston Churchill coin, so wanted nice red marks with it. Gold. Appreciate the artwork. Feel kind of wrong having it. I know how you're feeling. There's more French stuff. The French stuff is pretty funny too, because even though they're like one of the best makers of World War I airplanes, their depictions of how airplanes look from World War I is just ridiculous. It's as bad as the German ones. But yeah, actually this postcard is from a guy from Scotland. He sent it back home from France, and in it he says basically, I'm doing fine, everything's fine here for the time being. He said yeah, everything's fine here for the time being, just here in my trench. I haven't got a scratch yet. I hope you're doing fine too. This French one, the writing the calligraphy is so crazy I can't understand it. This one though, this is a German one. Sent home, and this one's nuts. The back of this one basically says, "Hey guys, I'm doing okay over here. Hope everyone back home is fine. You can see with my best friend there. He means the rifle. And he goes, it saved my life a number of times against the French. I've had to use it in more ways than one to save my life. Basically, he's done hand-to-hand combat with that rifle, but he's being very he's being very euphemistic about it. And then here is a bunch of wounded Germans at a hospital, and they're all having beer and raising one up for the folks back home. And you can see some dudes there. You can see this guy here and this guy here. They have brand new Iron Crosses on them that they were just awarded. But I just love how they're all just drinking beer. And then this guy is the same dude from here, except for this one's much later. I don't have any American postcards. However, this one here, this is beautiful. It looks like a movie poster, right? This is from Russia. This is a Russian postcard. There's a George's cross there. It's depictions of soldiers taking time out to write letters back home. On the back, that's another postcard. Same thing. This depiction of himself reading a letter from back home. So this is actually the only Russian stuff I have from First World War. I have a lot more stuff, but there's only so much time. I gotta put all these things away. Okay, I'll just put this in a pile over here for me to put away later. Now, if you guys want any cool, really good takes from First World War, like first-hand accounts, I cannot recommend enough this book here. It's by Ernest Junger, Storm of Steel. The depictions, the accounts from this book is just insane. Like everything we saw here in the video game, it's like you read this and you're like, oh, this. I mean, you look at this like, oh wow, you send a bunch of guys over the top, and they all die, right? And you're like, okay, sure, in a video game, fine, but no. I mean, I found an excerpt here and I want to share with you guys, and it sounds exactly what we just did. All right, so he's a German guy, a German officer, and they're out in a trench, and then all of a sudden, they hear stuff from the woods in front of them. They know there's some British dudes over there, or maybe they're French. They're not really sure, but they know that there's guys over in the tree line, and they hear something coming. So he says, "All right." We stared intently at the dark line of wood. It began to get light, because it's getting morning. There was attack at dawn, and a thin morning fog rose off the meadow. Then we saw something that was a rarity in this war of long-range weapons. Out of the dark brush, a line of figures emerged and stepped onto the open meadow. 5, 10, 15, a whole line. Trembling fingers took off their safety catches from their guns. They took the safeties off. A distance of 50 yards, 30, 15, fire! The rifles barked for several minutes. Sparks flew as spurts of lead struck their weapons and steel helmets. Suddenly a shout. Watch out! Left! A mob of attackers was rushing towards us from the left, headed by an enormous figure with an outstretched revolver and swinging a white club. Left section! Left front! The men spun around and welcomed the new arrivals in a standing posture. A few of the enemy, among them their leader, collapsed under a hurried, fired-off shots as others vanished as quickly as they had appeared. Now was our moment to charge. With fixed bayonets and loud hurrahs, we surged into the little wood. Hand grenades flew into the tangled undergrowth, and in no time, at all. We were back in control of our old support, of our old outpost. Although, admittedly, without having come to grips with our elusive foe, meaning they got away. We assembled in an adjacent cornfield and gazed at each other's pale and exhausted faces. The sun had risen radiantly. A lark was ascending and getting on our wicks with all its trilling. It was all unreal after that. We handed out our canteens and lit cigarettes. We heard the enemy leaving along the path with a few loudly lamenting wounded in tow. We even caught a glimpse of them, but not long enough to chase after and finish them off. I went off to survey the battlefield. From the meadow arose exotic calls and cries for help. The voices were like that noise frogs make in the grass after a rainstorm. In the tall grass we discovered a line of dead and 3 wounded, who threw themselves at our feet begging for mercy. They seemed to be convinced that we would massacre them. In answer to my question, "Quelle nation?" one replied, "Pauvre Rajput." So these were Indians we had confronted, like from India, who had traveled thousands of miles across the sea only to give themselves a bloody nose on this godforsaken piece of earth against the Hanoverian rifles. It's nuts, like, right? I mean, here we are. We sent our computer dudes across the meadow here, and we take over a trench, and then the Germans counterattack, and they all die, and then and then we counterattack them. It's this back and forth, and at first you think, okay, that's just how it is in the game, but like, this is just one of many freaking accounts from this dude of just constant slaughter, and it's just unbelievable the amount of death just going all over the place. And it's a chilling book. I highly recommend reading it to get a real sense of what it was like. Now, what's interesting about how he writes is he's very matter of fact. He's very direct. He's very German. He doesn't tell you about how he feels or how this makes him feel. It's just like, this happened. We were attacked from here. This person took out his machine gun. He put the ammo belt on. He was shot in the head. His friend came out, charged it. He was shot in the head. Next person come out, started firing. He was hit by a grenade. Like, oh my god! Like, how it's nuts. And so yeah, that book right there, again, recommendation: Ernest Junger, Storm of Steel, because that's what it was like with the like over there with the rolling barrage. It was a storm of steel coming down upon them. It's nuts. I also wanted to show you guys something else. I got so much here. I got too much to show you. But let's see. Okay, here's some American medals. Now these are service medals. I don't have any ones of valor. These weren't awarded to the same person. This is a collection. So the one in the middle, sorry for the, let me take it out of the box. The one in the middle is the Victory Medal, and on it are 3 clasps, 3 battle clasps, and it tells you what battles this soldier participated in. The other medals are state medals, awarded by whichever state the soldier came from. So here's the Victory Medal. All of the Allied medals had this rainbow thing here. And then the medallion was their own, depending on the country, they had their own depiction of victory. And it's pretty interesting what each country chose for the medallion. But here is Saint Mihiel, Battle of Saint Mihiel. This one is, I think it's the Argonne Forest. And then here is this defensive sector, meaning just regular, just defending yourself stuff. Meuse Argonne. That's the second battle there. But the other medals are when the soldiers got back from the war, they were awarded these service medals. And then, depending on what state you're from, so this is for New Hampshire. That's New Jersey, Missouri, Pennsylvania, New York, Oregon. I have one for North Carolina. And then there's one for Delaware, and I think there might be another state medal, but those were the only state medals they gave out. All the other states It was by county. Your county gave out your medal to you. Um, yeah. You guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember the stories of. Of course, you guys know the stories. The stories of the truce during Christmas time. They used to they would. It's a legendary story, and I have something from them. Here. So this, let's zoom in here. This is a Christmas box from 1914. Christmas of 1914. They're hoping that the war would be over by then, but alas, it was not. This is British. This is the Princess Mary Christmas box. It was sent to every single soldier and sailor serving at the time. And inside was tobacco, a greeting card, some pictures of the royal family. Some of them had other stuff like writing utensils and things like that. This one doesn't have its contents in it. Here's the little postcard that came inside of it from Princess Mary. And little monogram, 1914. Inside. With best wishes for a happy Christmas and a victorious New Year from Princess Mary and friends at home. Interestingly, the Lusitania. So these were made out of brass, these things here. And a lot of the brass that the British were using came from the United States. The first order of these, no, it was the 1915 ones. It was the ones afterwards. Anyways, they were supposed to make a bunch of these using the brass that was coming on the Lusitania. It wasn't for this one. This is for the original 14 ones. They made another ones in 1915. And how you can tell which one's the original is see the full stop at the end of 1914 there? The ones from 1915 don't have that. Also, the ones from 1915, the green card says 1915 on it. Oh yeah, you can still get those. I actually have I have the cigarettes to them, but they're stored away. I'll show you guys those later. The contents of them are hard to find here in the States, especially the one with the writing utensil. Then here, last thing I'll show you guys. Well, maybe not the last thing, but here's another German greeting card. But what's cool about this one is this. So this nice little green card has soldiers walking in, looks like a destroyed town. I'll zoom in for you guys here. Alright. Alright, and then what's really cool about this is this. If you hold it up to like a flame or something, this part here is basically see-through. And you hold it up to like a candle or something, the background is like a sunset. It's super. It's in person. It's a lot cooler than than what I'm showing you here. But you know, it's like so it's pretty cool. All right, and yeah, I got so much more stuff. I mean, again, like I said, I've been doing this collecting for over 30 years. World War One stuff and reading and doing research and all that kind of things. They smoked the cigarettes. I can't believe he did that. He did that. All right. Oh boy. All right, I'll show you one more thing, but it's unrelated. This is from Napoleon times. It's German though. Here. This is the Waterloo Medal for Germany. Actually, Prussian. Wait, is this one Prussian or is this one? I have to look it up. But this is for the armies that defeated Napoleon, but the German side. So this medal is from 1821. I don't collect too many things outside of World War One, but this I thought was pretty cool. It was actually a gift. I helped a guy identify a bunch of stuff that he inherited, and I was like, "Oh my God, do you know what that is?" And he goes, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Dream come true." I'm like, "Yes, thank you." And so that was cool. That's one of my favorite things, but it's not World War One. All right, let's see here. And my face is frozen. I need to figure this out. There we go. We're back here in World War One. Give my granddad a shout out. Shout out to your granddad. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for J. Thanks you guys for watching. Cause this stuff I am really passionate about World War One, and I get very particular about my World War One games, like super duper. So like, yeah. And so this game I've been really excited about, and playing it, having read the books, I'm so glad they included the Canadians here as like the first kind of faction you play, because their role in the First World War is legendary, and I'm so happy that they're getting their due recognition. Having said that, also I think the French get left out of how well and how hard they fought for so long against the Germans. So I'm hoping to see more stuff for the French themselves, especially at Verdun, because the Battle of Verdun is just crazy. It's nuts. So the Germans had attacked it, thinking that they'll pin down they'll fix a lot of French forces there, and then they'll maneuver around Verdun, and take Paris. But the French not only overcommitted, but committed so hard to Verdun that the Germans were like, "Oh God, we better put more people here." And instead of bleeding the French white as they had said they would, the Germans had done a self-inflicted wound, and they lost just as many people as they killed over there. And it wasn't until the Battle of the Somme where the English were like, "Okay, we're gonna help alleviate you there at Verdun with a huge offensive, a summer offensive in 1916," and then they hoped to push through the German defenses. But it's just like here, guys. It's just like here, where like we push through, we get this front line, but then that second line comes over and just nullifies everything. Yeah, like back then they used to fight for just meters here. Like we went from here to here and achieved nothing. I mean, sure, we're here, but we can't move any forward because the secondary line is just crazy fortified, and the constant and we're getting constant counterattacks. Plus, our artillery can only reach so far. You can't pull up your artillery through this because of all this freaking mud. You couldn't bring it up from the rear. So in the game, the tutorial, they have you go through the Americans, a small American campaign, and they have you defend Chateau Thierry, and this is where the Americans help stop the German offensive, the final big push to the final spring offensive in 1918. They help stop there, but even in the book with storm of steel, they say, I don't know what we were thinking attacking, because we succeeded. Like, they were able to push through all these defenses. But after they got through the first line and the second line and started attacking the British rear, they got to the American lines. That was it. They had nothing else. They didn't have any air support. They didn't have any. Well, they didn't have air support back then either. But they didn't have any artillery support. All their tanks had gone gate. You know, they couldn't do anything. So yes, not to take away what the Americans did, but even if they weren't there, the Germans had lost. It probably would have prolonged the war a couple more months, if anything. If anything, it probably would have prolonged the war until 1919. So it saved lives in the end. Just putting these things back in there. I love shadow boxes. Oh god, I didn't even show you the Belgian medals. Oh, the Japanese medals. Oh my god, guys. Japanese have a whole other way of designing their military stuff. Because in the West, we have a lot of things like stars and crosses and even round medals. They have a whole other aesthetic with flowers and clouds and leaves. The flags. Oh, it's beautiful and it's amazing. I wish I had one out. They're in my closet. I'd have to fish them out. Maybe next time. Okay. So we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna try. So we already did the safe way. We're gonna try this the crazy way. Now back to taking HQ. I think the plan was sound. To just need more bombers and bring in reinforcements as quickly as you use the pause button to save timer. You know what? We don't have much time left in the stream, so I'm just gonna do full frontal assault. Like, I just want to see what happens. All right. So this is just for fun, just to see what would happen. This looks like a post-war thing here. Okay. So we're just gonna go full frontal assault. Waiting for the balloons to go up. I will, however,
Prep for barrage.
do this.
Fire all guns. Be ready, boys. Load for area barrage. We have our targets.
I need to take out those.
Ready for fire orders.
I need to take
Fire
these
order.
machine guns out. Because honestly, if you don't take the machine guns out, you're a fool. You're a damn fool. Get that going. Alright, boys. Go here. Brass. I wish you could drag and click and move the dudes like in most other games. You could just do that. All right. All right. Take it here. You guys going there.
Load for suppressing barrage. Teams ready. Suppression.
You guys going there. More guys? Oh, we got more guys. Send them forward. Any more dudes back here?
Attention.
Let's send these guys over here. Any more dudes here? Nope. Okay, reinforcements, they're on their way. Are we taking that area there? Going in here. Jeez.
Reporting for duty.
Raise the white flag. We have new orders. On your eyes, stand by for orders. Ready yourselves. Put your right
These
fire
guys in
positions.
here. Oh my god. We can take it. It's interesting. They're being attacked. Oh, I see. This line here is attacking them.
Reinforcements ready. Arms up, boys.
Reinforcements reporting.
We surrender. Attention. You ready, boys? Check coordinates for barrage. Targets. At the back. Ready for fire orders. For barrage. Fire. Load them up. Suppress a fire on those
Sending
positions. Set
artillery here. Okay, we've taken this area. We've taken that area over there. We're gonna use this barrage of artillery here. Keep these guys' heads down. They're dead. Okay.
Start the barrage. We have
Tell
new
these guys
orders.
go ahead and take this area there.
Ready for orders.
This guy's gonna take that area there. These fellows over there. Okay.
Reinforcements ready. Stand by for orders. Take the trench. Get ready.
Okay, looks like we're taking everything. We got it. Everybody else is coming in.
We have new orders.
Tell
Ready
these
on
guys
the
go
fire
here.
step.
Alright, so everything's going fine. Just Control A attack is working swimmingly. However, I don't think we're gonna have the same amount of success here because we have that line here and we also have this line up here. Canadian Raiders? Should I do Raiders or should I do more supply? Cap increase. Last time I did this. I'm gonna do this. Alright. Is everybody getting in a trench?
Attention.
You need to fall
Stand
back.
by for
I need you to
orders.
fall
Draw.
back.
Ready
You guys
yourselves. We're
also.
withdrawing. Attention.
Doing this withdraw
Everyone
thing
pull
isn't
back.
surrendering them. It's basically you're kind of replenishing them in a weird way.
Ready for orders.
Ready the line!
New orders incoming.
Okay. Problem is
We
I don't have a
new
lot
orders. Get in position.
of frontline dudes here. Okay, I don't have anything back here, right? Okay, good. Alright, so there's nothing back there. It's all these guys here. So I need
We
more
have arrived and await
regular
orders.
dudes. These guys are great for defending the line, and then these grenadier dudes are a lot better for storming the castle. All right, here they come. Machine gun fire and frontline fire should take these guys out.
Stand by for orders. Take positions.
I want to change these guys here and these guys there, but
We have new orders.
There.
Ready on the line.
Get ready.
this guy here.
In position!
So I see what's going on. The one on the left is the one firing, and the one on the right is the one in the back. So if I want to move folks, that's how we do it. So move this guy here, and this guy back to here.
Take firing positions.
Alright, that's not happening.
Ready yourselves. Ready on the fire step. Attention. Get in position. We have new orders. Ready on the line.
I see what the game means by we need constant take. Oops, not that. I need to get rid of this bomber here.
Fuel up for anti-balloon flight.
Anti-balloons. And you know what?
Teams
I'm going to
ready.
use one of these.
Ready full
Against
barrage.
this.
Fire all guns.
Then
Ready,
here,
boys?
I need to take out
Prep for barrage. We
the
have our
machine gun
targets.
placement. These guys are fine. As long as we have these machine guns here and our guys there, we're okay.
Ready for fire orders. Load light suppression shells. Fire.
We take out these forward balloons. Hopefully these guys, come on, shoot this down.
Load them up. Load for suppressing barrage. Position. Set position. Suppression barrage. Start the barrage. We have new orders.
Tell him to go back.
Attention.
We're withdrawing!
Ready for orders. Back to the rear.
If I tell this guy to
Check your
withdraw,
ammo.
does he come back? No, I can't tell him
This
to withdraw.
report just in.
Enemy bombers? Okay.
Anything in the air is a target.
Teams
One more
ready.
hit over
Suppress
here
the
should take
viral
out this
guns.
balloon emplacement. And is this balloon placement down?
Be
Almost.
ready,
One more
boys.
hit.
Suppression fire order. Targets.
Okay. Come on, get rid of that bomber. Shoot him down. Go get him, Albert Ball. Got him. Down in flames. Get out of there! What are you doing?
Ready for orders.
Okay. Start air assault by HQ. Okay.
Ready for fire orders. Load for area barrage.
Fire here.
Fire. Load them up. Load light suppression shells. Set position. Check coordinates.
Take out
for
this
barrage.
machine
Fire
gun
on that
nest.
position. Teams ready. Load for suppressing barrage.
And
Ready,
then
boys.
this
Suppression
mortar.
barrage
Remember
over
last
there.
time this
Give
mortar
barrage.
was giving me lip.
Ready for fire orders. Suppress
This thing
on
needs to die.
location.
Why is this
Fire
not dead
on
yet?
guns.
Oh boy, they're getting close. They're getting close. That's not good. Why is there fire there? Were those I wonder if those were flamethrowers. Okay, this balloon is gone. And over here, this balloon is still freaking there.
Load them up.
When are you gonna learn, old man?
Suppression fire ordered. We have our targets.
Okay, I'm gonna send everybody over the top.
Stand by for orders. We need to go. Get ready. We hold this ground. Attention. This position is ours. Ready for orders.
Control 1. Okay. Yeah.
New orders incoming.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and attack here. Send
Set
this
for barrage.
attack in there.
Teams ready. Ready full barrage.
Barrage this
Fire on
area
that
here.
position. You ready, boys? Load light suppression shell. Start
Attack
the
there
barrage.
too. Let's go.
Stand by for orders.
Take the trench!
Get ready.
Ready the line!
Ready for fire orders. Stand by for
On the
orders.
line!
Take firing positions.
Put your weapons down!
Ready yourselves. Ready on the fire stack. Attention.
What are we doing over here? No good, no bueno.
Attention. Ready for orders. Take positions. New orders incoming.
Get in position! Arms up, boys! We
Reporting for
surrender.
duty. Reinforcements reporting.
They're in there, get in there.
Stand by for orders.
Dig in, boys! Prime for throw!
Take your targets.
Have these guys attack this mortar emplacement there.
Load them up. Load for suppressing barrage.
Okay, got it.
Get ready.
Took that area down. Alright, cool. We took these trenches. We're in there. Alright, we're holding the trenches.
Reinforcements ready.
Okay, reinforcements
Attention.
coming in, and now we're gonna send these guys over here. Take out this guy here.
Set
We
position.
can use this to
Prep
soften
for
them up a
barrage.
bit. Wait for everybody. That should be actually. Let's go ahead and send them now.
Ready for orders.
Take
So yeah, barefoot. We're gonna try the same thing, but I feel like
Teams
I think
ready.
we should
Move for area
attack
barrage.
the right flank as well, because that'll give us more more dudes. All right, are we there yet? Almost there. And give them enough cover. I want this artillery barrage to
We got our
last
targets.
as long as possible. So give these guys enough cover to get there. Okay, they're going. They're going.
New orders incoming.
Okay, they're almost there. Okay, now they're firing at us. That gave us enough time just to get this whole squad murdered. All right, they're coming in, dropping in.
Stand by for orders. At them, men.
There we go.
Hold this ground.
All right, got it.
Get ready.
Okay, now we can tell these guys to
Full withdraw. Attention.
get out of
We're pulling
there.
back.
No, 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 no,
Ready
not
for
you.
orders. New orders incoming.
Stay here. Okay, actually, hold on. 1,
Looks like we're
2,
late to the party.
3, and then over here, we're gonna tell these guys to form up. We're gonna do the same thing on this side.
Ready for action.
There we go. Okay, actually, this is
Stand
actually
by for orders.
this is going pretty well. So on this side, once our dudes come here with the rifle, when our riflemen get here, then I'll put them here on this here and this here, and then once this changes over, we'll have machine gun emplacements, and then we're gonna switch everybody from the left to the right.
Get ready.
Okay, fine. Okay, these guys are coming.
Get reporting for duty. We have new orders. Ready on the... Stand by for orders. On the line.
Okay, now tell this
Ready
guy
yourselves.
Attention.
to go home.
Pull back.
Attention. Take firing positions. We have new orders. Ready on the fire step.
Ready for orders. With speed.
All right, how's everybody doing here? Everybody here is doing okay. Everybody there is they're going fine. Okay, now we're gonna assault here. We're gonna tell our fighter to do another balloon busting mission. Hold on, is this the right place? Balloon busting mission here.
Be ready, boys. Check coordinates for barrage.
Okay, gonna take out this mortar emplacement.
Ready for fire orders. Set for barrage. Fire
And
on
this
that
right there.
position.
Hopefully hit these guys also.
Hold them up.
Oh jeez, this thing here, right here, this is really freaking doing the deal for me here. I need to come in from way back here.
New orders incoming.
Alright, we're gonna tell these fellas to go in over here
We need to hold this position.
and come in from way at the bottom.
Ready for orders.
Okay, these guys are in position. They're all good there. These guys are in good defensive position here. So we're gonna hold that just fine. So what I feel like I need to constantly tell these guys to withdraw, so that way they can go in the rear, get resupplied in the reserves, and then they come back.
Set positions. Suppression barrage ordered. Start the barrage. Teams ready. Suppress at that location. Fire all guns.
Fire these guns, take out that mortar here, and then once everybody's set,
Suppression fire
I can't
ordered.
fire here. Oh, can I use this guy against these guys at least?
Load light suppression shells.
Oh, German fighters.
The sky is ours, men.
The Fokker Doppeldeckers, 3 wings. These guys came out. They're slow, but they're very maneuverable. The Red Baron is famously known as flying these guys, but for most of his career, he flew Albatross, which is a double-decker, 2-wing. It was a biplane. All right. Everybody in place? Everybody ready to go? All right.
Receiving new orders.
Here we go. Control A
Get in
and just
position.
freaking go for it.
Ready for fire
Ready
orders.
for
Gonna
barrage.
wait till we see the whites of their eyes. Once they start firing, then we'll start bombarding. I'm gonna bombard these dudes here. Is this still on the ground? Might be. Are we close? Almost.
We
Alright.
have our targets.
Starting
Load them up.
bombardment.
Prep for barrage. Fire. Set positions. Load for suppressing barrage. Fire on that position. Teams ready. Suppression barrage ordered.
Yeah, this is suppressive barrage here.
Stand by for orders. Grenades away.
We use the grenadiers. We have their use their actual grenades.
Prime for throw.
They throw the grenades into there. Boom. Done. Got them.
New orders incoming. Take your targets. Stand by for orders. Men, get ready.
Okay, now we drop in.
Attention. Grenades away. Ready for orders.
Use grenades. This little cursor thing there, that's user grenades. I think this is what's going to do it for us.
We surrender.
Oh, crap. We just lost that whole area there. To these guys. These guys are giving us so much trouble. Alright, you know what? Oops. Oh, no. This. I'm going to use bombs.
Anti-emplacement
I
bombing.
accidentally told my my bomber guys to go away.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, got more guys coming here.
Be ready, boys. Ready for fire orders. Suppress at that
Do
location.
suppressive fire. We got more guys coming in from the south here. These two over here. And I'm going to take out this thing here.
This requires your attention.
Fighters? Oh, I see. I see my fighters. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. Okay, come on, guys. Go across. How's my bomber doing? Is he doing the work? I think so. I hear them going off. Okay, once we're in range, then we want to fire the suppressive artillery.
Fire
That's good
all
enough.
guns.
New orders incoming.
Then with these guys,
Stand by for orders.
fire your grenades into there.
Take your targets.
Oh my god.
This position is ours. Ready the
It is so much easier once you use your actual grenades. Okay, we're taking the position. So even though he has artillery pieces here, I think I capture them. Alright, we're getting harassed by these freaking fighters.
Ready
I
for
need to put another
anti-air
fighter
mission.
squadron there. Alright, we're almost going to capture this. Okay, got it. We got it. Okay, now I need
Reinforcements reporting.
reinforcements. Here they come.
We have.
Okay,
Get in
you guys
position.
go over here. And
Load
this.
them up.
Need this to
Load for
attack here.
area barrage. We have our targets. Set positions. Check coordinates for barrage. Fire.
Hey, those guys to fire while these guys are getting in there. Hopefully they won't get crossfire from over there. So you're covering my I'm covering my troop movement by getting these guys in there. All right.
Get ready. We're withdrawing.
Okay, withdrawing these guys, and I'm gonna get more good dudes. How is everybody doing over here? Everybody here is doing fine. Everybody here is doing okay. My lines here are all fine. Okay, I need more raiders.
Reinforcements reporting.
And tell
Ready
these
for
guys
orders.
to go here.
Take positions.
And
New
these
orders
guys
incoming.
to go in here.
Get in position.
And these
Stand
guys
by
to
for
take their
orders.
place.
Dig in, boys.
I guess I'll do another bombing run. If they have a mortar, okay, so now we have two sides. I suppose I should pick one side and go with it. This side I'm familiar with, but all my dudes are on the are already over here. Oh, this here. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Come on, guys. Shoot them. Okay, so the last time, this might work out for us, because if I can take this trench here and might work my way up, the problem is, look at this trench line. It takes me all the way back here and then across. Over here, I'd have to hit this, and I'd run into all this barbed wire, and then all this right here is raining down on me. What worked out for me is that I went back here, and I was able to take there and work my way down. But again, I have to work my way all the way through here. That's not going to work out for us. Okay.
Teams ready. Set for barrage.
I'm going to barrage this area here.
Fire on that position. You ready, boys? Suppression fire ordered. Start the barrage.
that.
Ready for fire orders. Light suppression fire all guns.
Alright, guys. Go for it.
Attention.
Hold them up. Ready full barrage.
Barrage here.
Set position. Load for suppressing barrage. Teams ready. Suppression barrage ordered. Fire.
Ready for orders.
At the men. Raise the white flag.
You ready, boys? Suppress at that location.
Put your weapons down.
Uh-oh.
Ready for fire orders. Fire order. Position.
We're losing everybody.
New orders incoming.
The brass wants this piece of ground.
Stand by for orders.
Arms up, boys.
Company's lost. I know. Oh, no. That attack, completely everybody died.
Ready.
Ready the line.
Everybody died in that attack.
Reinforcements ready.
That was a bad attack. That was horrible. Oh, jeez, that was god-awful. Okay.
Attention. Take positions. Ready for orders.
Get in position.
Am I
Load
just
them
going to
up.
pound them
Prep for barrage.
into submission here?
Start the barrage. Set positions. Load light suppression shells.
Alright, I'm just going to attack them again. Tell these guys
Orders. This position is ours.
go there. These guys to go in here.
Dig in, boys.
Stand by
These
for
guys go
orders.
there.
White flag. Ready yourselves.
Oh, jeez, who are they being shot at by?
Teams ready. Load for suppressing barrage. We have our targets. Attention! Ready on the line. Reinforcements ready. We have new orders. We're pulling back.
Get ready.
Ready the line.
We have new orders. On the line.
These guys are they're okay. They're okay.
You ready, boys? Load for area barrage.
Attacking
Fire.
here. So what's happening is I'm being hit by this. So even though I'm attacking here and keeping these guys down, what's killing me is over there, and I can't see over there.
Stand by for orders. Take firing positions.
So what I'm gonna do next, once everything resets,
Ready for
I'm
fire
gonna use
orders.
him, hit him,
Load them up.
that
positions.
and just fire off
Teams
into
ready.
the distance and hope
Be ready,
for the
boys.
best, honestly. And go there too.
Ready for fire orders. Check
All right.
coordinates for barrage.
Pause this.
Fire on that position.
Fire in that position.
Load them up. Suppression barrage ordered.
Fire there.
Set positions. Suppress at that location.
Fire
Guns.
there.
Attention.
Get in there.
Teams ready. Be ready, boys. Suppression fire ordered.
He can't reach.
Ready for fire orders.
But
Load
he
light
can.
suppression shells. We have our targets.
All right. There they go. There goes literally everything.
Load them up. Load for suppressing barrage. Fire.
Ready for orders.
Get in, get in. Come on, boys.
We surrender.
Oh, God. Everybody died.
New orders incoming.
Get in position.
Everybody died.
Stand by for orders.
Dig in, boys.
We don't have any more raiders.
Ready yourselves. Attention. Ready on the fire step.
God, this angle is the worst.
We have new orders.
Guys here, guys here. I have a feeling that this way was probably the best. If I went up and around though, and I hit here, I could have done that. There's just so much. Like I got crossfire from here. I got crossfire from there. All right,
We
guys.
have arrived and await orders.
We're going all in on this one.
We have new orders.
All my previous attempts to do this have failed, so I'll just do it harder. I'll do it even worse. Okay. Let's give it a pause here.
Set positions.
Oops.
Teams ready. Set for barrage. Fire
Barrage
on
here.
that position. You ready, boys? Suppression barrage ordered. Start the barrage. Ready for fire orders. Suppress at that location. Fire all guns.
This
Load
one's
them
ready.
up.
This one's firing.
Set positions.
This
Suppression
one is
fire
firing
ordered.
here.
We have our targets. Teams ready. Be ready, boys. Ready full barrage. Fire. Ready for fire orders. Load light suppression
There we
shells.
go. Fire here.
Fire on that position.
And everybody freaking
Stand by
go.
for orders.
Just go for it. Here. Everyone's going. Full artillery attack. Keeping them down over there. Come on, boys. Alright, everyone's making it across the field. Uh-oh.
Ready yourselves.
Raise the white flag.
Attention. Load them up. Load for suppressing barrage. Start the barrage.
Okay.
Set positions.
Everything's ready
Suppression
again.
barrage ordered.
He's not ready. Is he ready?
Teams ready. Be ready, boys. Suppress at that location.
Suppress at this
fire
location.
all guns. Ready for fire orders. Suppression fire ordered. We
There.
have our targets.
Okay, get in the hole.
Put your weapons down. We have new orders. We can't win this. We have new orders.
Go, go, go.
Ready on the line. Looks like we're late to the party. Arms up, boys.
Oh my god. That's not good.
We
I thought there was nobody there. Okay, they're coming in over here.
Get ready.
Okay, I think we'll be able to defend ourselves from this attack, this counterattack here. Here they come. thought we really had it. Okay, looks like we're doing okay-ish.
Load them up. Prep for barrage. Flag. Fire. Set position. Load for area barrage. Fire on that position.
Load heavy bombs.
Stand by for orders. On the line.
We're out of dudes.
Reporting for duty.
Ready for dude.
Ready
Yeah.
yourselves.
If I go across the line there, they're just gonna get murdered.
Attention.
This guy.
We have
this
new
guy.
orders. Put your weapons down.
What? Can you control? Can you shift?
We
Click
have new
more than one
orders.
dude at a time? No.
Stand by for orders. Ready yourselves. Withdraw.
Actually, it's
Attention.
easier if you just
We're
withdraw dudes.
withdrawing. We have
And then
new
have them
orders. Everyone pull back. We
come
have
out
new
somewhere
orders.
else.
Full withdraw. Stand by for orders. Take firing positions.
Okay, now I can tell them to come over here. Like a so.
Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready.
Oh, okay.
Ready yourselves.
Oh, guys.
Attention. Ready on the fire step. We have new orders. Get in position. Win this.
Oh, jeez.
We have new orders on the line.
All right, boys, hang in there.
We have arrived and await orders.
Okay, these
Stand
guys
by
need
for
to
orders.
withdraw.
We're pulling back.
And when I withdraw them, they come back.
New information
Looks like
available.
we're late to the party.
Okay. I see how it works. Where these guys getting at? No.
This mission is to remove their air support.
Arms up, boys.
Oh, I see they're doing a harassment run. I haven't done one of those.
Teams ready.
Historic defeat. How did I lose? Oh, my time ran out. Ah, it's hard, but it's fine. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. The grenadiers are so powerful, but they need to get into range to throw their grenades before they don't even need to attack, jump into the trenches to attack. They just throw their grenades, wipes them out. However, they need to get that far first, and then that second line is just so hard. Okay, this is tough. I see why it took the Allies 4 years. Oh boy, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Sweep. We have pushed back the enemy and taken ground. The people back home will see this as a success, which hopefully will press upon the need to see this war through until we have achieved our final victory. Yeah, hopefully everything will be just hunky-dory. They need to make this black on top of the German flag a little bit more seeable. Otherwise, it looks like England versus Poland. That was rough. I felt like our initial push went a lot smoother than the first time we did it. Like I just went there, and then we just took it over real fast. Then I went to the left. We took the left pretty well too. I think well, no, we took some bad losses because we had some enflating fire from the back line. That could have been better. But I feel like going for the right flank, I end up losing more resources than if I were to go just up to the top on the left. I think the way to do it was the original way, going to the left and going all the way on the top and hooking over. I just wanted to try it from the right. But that one trench on the that hooks down like this, oh god, it's bad news bears for me over there. That trench is just awful. It's positioned in just a good spot to just destroy me. Well, that was World War I. That was the stream. Hope you guys had a good time watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed my show and tell portion. And when this game comes out, I will be playing more of it. Even though the views don't reflect how great this game is. It's fun. And I hope you guys had a fun time watching and rooting for me. Thanks, Barefoot, for the strategic and tactical support I had there. And hopefully it'll do better once it comes out. You can pre-order right here. Well, guys, have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time in Elite Dangerous. We have some fun things. Disemboweled has been doing things. Some magical stuff. And we're going to join him next time. Probably this Saturday. Yeah, stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys then. Ciao for now. Have a great day.